I'm Steve Johnson, News Director of theDove TV. Watch more videos from the Dove newsroom at theDove.us. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, President Obama concedes that confronting and destroying the Islamic State group will be a long-term effort, but he says the U.S. and its allies are making progress and have reduced the militant foothold in Iraq. The president made his remarks after a rare visit to the Pentagon yesterday to get an update on the campaign against Islamic State fighters. Earlier, the president said he didn't have a plan for fighting ISIS. Now he says it will be a long, protracted conflict.
This will not be quick. This is a long-term campaign. ISIL is opportunistic and it is nimble. In many places in Syria and Iraq, including urban areas, it's dug in among innocent civilian populations. It will take time to root them out.
Now, the president says the United States is doing a better job of preventing large-scale attacks on the U.S. homeland, but he says so-called lone wolf terrorists or small terrorism cells are harder to detect, and U.S. national security must remain vigilant. The credit ratings agency Fitch says Greece's no vote in yesterday's austerity referendum dramatically increases the risk of the country leaving the Eurozone. Fitch said a deal between Greece and its creditors remains possible, but that there is little time. The agency said the resignation of the country's finance minister signals the Greek government's desire to again start talking with its creditors. Meantime, the Eurogroup chairman also says the vote against the Eurozone plan for Greece will make it difficult keeping the currency together.
We will, of course, recognize the outcome, but this doesn't bring us closer to a solution. In fact, when proposals are rejected, that only makes things more difficult.
Now, for now, the European Central Bank says it is keeping the level of emergency credit to Greek banks unchanged, and that leaves the banks under increasing pressure as they try to cope with cash withdrawals and replenish cash machines in the coming days. A legislative grant is allowing a sobering center to be built that State Representative Dwayne Stark says is a major need in Grants Pass. $500,000 earmarked for the 4,700 square foot center, which will be renovated from a building now owned by the Gospel Rescue Mission. Stark has pushed for the center and says he was optimistic the legislature would fund that project.
Wasn't surprised, but very pleased. And if all goes according to plan, we will continue to look for ways to help the local community there.
In addition to the $500,000 grant, local fundraising efforts have also raised about $140,000 for that sobering center. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene, because we are expecting to have some possible lightning as we head towards the weekend. In fact, for Northern California, it could begin today in the Wairika area. A high of 94, temperatures dropping to 84 tomorrow, staying in the mid-80s through the weekend with a possibility of rain and lightning. For Klamath Basin, 88 today, 79 tomorrow and Thursday with a chance of rain and thunderstorms likely as well. As we head along the Oregon coastal area, mild and sunny today for the most part, 67. A chance for rain starting on Wednesday, up to 67 degrees and a 40% chance of rain on Friday. As we head into the central Oregon area of Bend, slight chance of rain really through the rest of the week with possible lightning on Saturday. Highs today of 90 down into the 80s for the rest of the week. And for southern Oregon in the Medford Grants Pass area, 96 today, 92 tomorrow with a chance of lightning through Wednesday and Thursday, maybe on Saturday as well. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on theDove.